Welcome back, tribe. Have a Thai massage girl that's going to drop some red pill truths on your ass. We got a lot of boys that are going overseas, a lot of dudes looking like Cubicle Carls, Soy Boy Sams with that bug sandwich energy. Let's get into it.
So I've got some pictures here for you. Okay, so this is Bill, and I just found Bill on Google. So Bill's not anyone I know.
It's not nice. Maybe he watched your video and my God, what's the picture on this video? My
I hope not. So Bill's 72, right? He's
72-year-old
Yeah.
grandfather.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill likes to go to Pattaya.
But I live in Hua Hin.
Yeah, that's okay. But Bill's got $20 million. $20.
Not Thai baht.
No, $20 million.
Uh-huh.
But Bill wants to get married to you. Would you marry
How much are you going to give to me?
Well, but you got to look after Bill first before you...
I want the old school pensioners to understand, man, you taking that Western salary, $20 million, we're just making fun of a outrageous number. But her first question, how much she's going to pay me? Keep paying attention, because I've got a couple of messages from dudes talking about going overseas and finding the love of their life looking like this dude right here.
Find that out.
No, cannot then.
Would you marry...
What mean? Like, he going to give me money first or give me money after I look after him? Like contact 1 year, 2 year, 3 years.
Well, maybe you get your money when he die.
No, I'm not going to be with him then.
Okay. Would you go on a date with Bill?
No, I not go date with someone I don't like.
Okay. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. And what about, this is Chris.
Yeah. I know him. This is my boyfriend.
But Chris has got no money. But Chris wants to come to Thailand and he wants to live in Thailand for...
In real life, it's the reverse. Chris has all the money and he looks that good. And the other guy's got no money and he looks like that.
For 1 year. But he wants to stay with you, but he has no money. Will you look after Chris?
I not have money to look after him, sorry, sir. But I would like to walk with him because he look very good. So I want to make my friend jealous only. The reason, just only.
So you just take him to make your friend jealous?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So...
See how women treat men like an accessory. I'm telling you guys, when they get around and have their little girl powwow, they just talk about who's got the best man, who's simping the hardest, who's shelling out the most out of their wallet, who's the one being controlled the most. And the win here is the hotter the man and the more control and simping, the more the woman wins in the eyes of her friend group. Okay? All the tenants are coming straight out, even overseas. I'm telling you, these are fundamentals you'll never escape. We got a bunch of guys that are going overseas looking something approximating this. Not trying to call this guy out specifically. He's just some random dude whose picture got put up there as an example. But there are dudes that have been DMing me, and I've been kind enough to answer back. And I asked for a picture talking about they want to come to Eastern Europe, a place with even higher income and more competition than Southeast Asia, with a bunch of 6-foot+ chads just walking around. Natural averages with the Eastern European beauty standards that we have here in the Balkans, and asking me questions like, how easy would it be for me to pull women? Bro, you do not have your priorities straight. First of all, the first question that guys should be asking is, will I be financially free in this country for the rest of my life? Do I achieve financial independence by moving here? Will my cost of living eclipse the income I may get from my investments, from the compound interest, wherever you're getting your money, dividends, it doesn't matter. Could you live off that? Or are you going to be drawing down your funds and there may come a time where you can't afford anything anymore? If your priority is with your dick, you're an idiot. You're a complete moron. And if you look like complete dog shit, expect no woman to look at you no matter where you go all over the world. The programming is the same. Biologically speaking, you look like shit. You look like you eat bugs for lunch and breakfast. You will get no woman. This is the reality of being a man. You got to work on yourself and self-improve to the point where value is shown externally. That means lift. What's step 1 of red pill that they always quote? Step 1, lift. You cannot negotiate attraction. You cannot throw your wallet around and get a bitch if you want a genuine connection. You can go to Thailand, get a massage girl. You can go pay $50 in the red light districts, walk into one of those brothels with like 50 little Asian girls that you get to pick, and be honest. That's why most of these dudes are going there. I have heard crazy ass stories. Dude, the conversations we have on the private community just blow my mind sometimes. There's dudes that just go to Thailand specifically to smash chicks, And they may go under the guise of I'm a passport bro or I'm just traveling, expat sex tourism. This is why the other side has enough ammunition to get on your guy's ass that you're traveling overseas for these temporary periods, not trying to plant down roots, not really looking for financial independence, just trying to get a nut off. It's guys like this, the creepers, that are ruining it for everybody. And then there's even worse stories, not Western men, other men of other ethnicities. I'm not even going to say it out loud because I know they're going to be on my ass. They go there with like 10 dudes at a time just to save up money. They're all buying up like a girl or two. Bro, it's like splitting $5 everybody to just get an eighth so you can smoke a blunt together. It's like, what the hell is happening? You're never replacing the fundamentals. You're going to have to be okay with paying for it otherwise. Unless you can elicit raw attraction from your woman, you are a walking wallet. The difference between this guy and Chris was immediate. She wants to show Chris off to friends. She wants to try him out for a night. And what she says next is going to be yet another red pill tenant.
Give me money first or give me money after I look after him.
Will you look after Chris?
I not have money to look after him, sorry, sir. But I would like to walk with him because he look very good. So I want to make my friend jealous only. The reason, just only.
So you just take him to make your friend jealous?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, and you want to like try?
Huh?
You like to try Chris?
Try what mean?
Try.
Yeah. Mean try to be with him, sleep with him.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I want to try one night.
Of course.
Yeah.
Only one.
Of course. She wants to try one night.
One night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But I'm not going to be with him.
because he's got no money.
No. Because to be with that man to look good, not forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He going to go
Are you going to
everywhere.
get old one day?
No, he going to shang again and shang lady. Yeah. So not this man for fun, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so the Chad gets the fun, the one night being tried out, and she knows instinctually she can't keep a man of that caliber. He's too high value. He's going to go out and see other women, and she chooses just to try him out for the night because instinctually understands we'll never be able to keep him. But women in the West are deluded, thinking like some cave troll 4 thinks that she deserves a man like a Chris Hemsworth, 6'6", like Chad, blonde hair, blue eyes, just a quintessential attractive man, top 0.1%er, and actually keep him. Or that even if he wanted a pump and dump, that it somehow means something more than that. That's the delusion in the West. But what I'm seeing from guys now, it's like this delusion is creeping over into the other side now. Men are becoming delusional as hell with this. I don't know, man. Does the passport thing represent a Hail Mary to guys? Like the passport thing for guys now seems like a get out of jail free card. Like guys would refuse to do the work, yet still have the same demands. Like I deserve a pretty, humble, virgin, no tattoos, never seen anything outside of her village, etc., etc. Like all these demands of a pure woman, but they themselves look like that dude from earlier. Like something akin to this. Guys are overweight. Guys are not well kept. Horrible sense of style. They just think like, oh, my wallet and being foreign and exotic is going to get me all the women. You're going to get attention for all the wrong reasons. You're going to be marked as a simp to be used for money because you're not actually attractive. Plenty of guys like you have been there way before you have, my friend, and got played the same way. Everybody that lives there will tell you there is no escaping genuine attraction. You have to put in the work. You do not deserve any woman, just like any woman does not deserve any man. It's the same delusion on the other side of the coin, thinking you're going to go out there and get yourself a nice, proper, feminine, traditional woman that's going to want to cook and clean for you and serve you when you're not an ounce of a man. You got low T, hella soy, beer gut, nasty breath, and corn toes. Be fucking real with yourself. I've been harping on this channel for I don't know how many years, telling men that you got to get after, you got to work on yourself, always be improving. No one's coming to save you. You got no fallback plan. Your two hands are the only thing you have in this world that can control your own destiny. And men somehow are falling. I don't know where the fuck these dudes are watching this content, because now they've seen a couple of videos of me in Romania walking around, some pretty skinny girls everywhere, and everybody looks good and not obese and well kept, and they take very good care of their appearance. It matters a lot in Eastern Europe. And dudes are literally messaging me, offering me money to consult them on how to get laid in Eastern Europe. Of all the things you get from this channel, it's how to get laid in foreign lands. How many videos have we done of how you could get ahead financially, how you could set yourself up to be free from working till you drop, how to make your dollar go further? Dudes messages me, how are the girls in Bucharest? Okay, fine. How much do you make? What do you look like? How tall are you? I'm a little out of shape. I haven't really hit the gym in a while. I got a job, but like I'm looking for remote work. If you got any ideas, and I'm 38 years old. 44 years old, whatever, how many years old you are, got no skills in a marketplace, have no money behind you when you come here, and you got no bitches in the United States, understandable, but then you look like this dude. I asked them to send me pictures. Let me see so I could judge accurately. I'll be completely honest with you. And they're really like, yeah, well, I'm so sick of the Western women. They're so goddamn delusional and they're always demanding the most and never providing anything. It's true. But you can't be looking like this dude talking about women because you get none. That's like yelling at the sidelines why the dude dropped a pass. As if you're coaching him, you're better than him. Stop, bro. Please. Stop sending me DMs like that. You guys need to understand simple rules here. All women around the world are the same. Society around them is what changes. You go to a more conservative country where they will socially pressure women to behave. You go to a more socially conservative country where you have more conservative expectations in regards to women, their gender roles, and family. If you're a man that wants to be married, wants to be the head of a household, wants to have his own children, with a submissive wife, you yourself need to go into more conservative cultures, if that's what it is that you're looking for. Now, having said that, don't think you're going into these countries with not any fucking money in your wallet, looking like complete shit, and expecting a woman to love you for you. Your mama and your daddy weren't together because she loved him for him. Your grandmammy and grandpappy weren't together because she loved him for him. They came together under economic pretenses. Especially your grandparents and earlier. It was two families merging. Same what happens around the rest of the world. It's an economic union. And kids are how you pass down your economic gains. Give yourself something to live for. Purpose, as is written in the holy books. But men these days, not all men. A lot of you got your head screwed on right because you're not delusional and you understand the realities of what it is to be a man. But there is an increasing number of men that simply think a passport will bail them out of hard work, that they're going to go overseas and score. You will get laid easier. You can pay for a $50 Thai girl. You can go have a blast in Thailand, but you will never experience real intimacy. You will never experience real love. You'll never experience genuine gratitude, excitement, and appreciation from a woman. You will not wake up with happy mornings. You will not have food cooked for you just out of the kindness of her heart. Everything you will ask for will have to be negotiated through your wallet. There's never been a time to start going on a diet, start working out, start improving yourself. The competition is at all-time low. Not only are women straight up horrendous partners for long-term companionship and marriage, wife material is almost non-existent in the West today, but men also. Men, the men around you that you need to compete against, few and far prime candidates around your area. Believe me, they're putting on makeup, they're painting their nails, they're watching anime all day, they're playing video games all day, they're addicted to porn and probably jacking it all day. They're also doing stupid dances on TikTok all day. The rest may be slaving away at a job, barely surviving, simply taking the steps seriously to improve yourself and make sizable gains throughout the years where you separate yourself out for competition. Again, there's hardly any competition in the Western world today. The state of men and masculinity is in the gutter. We talk about it all the time. Most men are effeminate, raised in single parent households, never knew how to put their foot down. I got one right here that I'm reading, one of the emails. The dude saying that he grew up in a broken home. He busted his ass to get everything he has in life, but not having a father has obviously messed him up. He doesn't know how to deal with women. He's never talked to women. He doesn't know what he's supposed to say to women. He thinks that going overseas is going to help him in some way to be exotic and stand out more. He regrets not having a father in life to teach him all these things, which is valid, especially growing up without a father. But nowhere in here does it say that he's done any self-improvement. Nowhere in here does he talk about how he would stand out versus other men or why he should be chosen. The entire premise of his email is, can you please help me? Let's get on a call. I would like to know what to say, how to speak to them, and convince them to be with me because of the money I make, which isn't even a lot. It's just he has a Western salary, and so it seems like a lot. I mean, I know men are always their worst enemy. That's the thing that we've been saying for years. But come on, bro. A man cannot be afforded delusion like women can. Nobody's going to come bail you out of your mistakes. Nobody's going to step up and pay your bills and be your meal ticket. You can't afford to be dreaming and manifesting bullshit and taking a risk like the guy's body, his stats physically. I don't want to give it away and hurt his feelings on here because this could be applied to a bunch of men, but you'll never guess who it is. The point is, have some realistic expectations when you go overseas. It's not all Candyland, and it is not going to guarantee you any success. Women still look for the same markers of masculinity, competence, safety, security, attraction, everything. It's all the same. It's just the levels of demands change based on a bunch of factors: culturally, tradition, religion, salaries in the area, etc. There's a bunch of things that affect just how choosy women would get. So a lot of the dudes that are going overseas and they're younger, they got some nice income, they will meet and have genuine connections with women, but there's a subset of dudes, and it's growing at a rapid pace, that choose not to self-improve at all, choose not to do any work, and think they could take their crusty asses overseas and score big and have a life-changing experience. And you will absolutely not. My friend, bust your wallet out to get laid. You will pay for it professionally. You shouldn't have even left because you could have done that at home. These are the type of men that like to cut corners and they prefer shortcuts. Those are the exact types that will fail and don't last long-term. There is no magic pill for this shit. We know the cards were dealt. We know the genetics matter. And we only know we can do so much to change all that. And even the little we can do, which is self-improvement, these guys are refusing to do it. I don't know what to tell you. But a lot of dudes are in for a rude awakening. I've already read some of them in the videos that we've done about overseas stuff. They've had negative experiences, messaging me, telling me like my videos are a lie. It's not like this. I went overseas. I experienced nothing of the sort. Women weren't even looking at me. I was still invisible. Yeah, bro, you look exactly how you should look. If that was your experience, I can tell you exactly how you look. And I've been right every single time. You can't expect to go from a hyper competitive environment to a little less competitive environment and expect no competition. There's still competition. It's just less. And let me tell you guys, it's in a way you're running out of time, at least with these major countries like Thailand, Philippines, all this shit. Eastern Europe's already done with pretty much, unless you're already coming here stacked on your attributes too, because you're no longer new. The whole foreigner wow thing is gone. Too many foreigners are now traveling. Too many people are now, we're living in a global economy. There's so many people traveling to places like Thailand, Philippines, all that stuff. You still want the wow factor? You got to go somewhere deep in them trenches, boys. You got to go to these really weird remote countries that people hardly ever go. And there's usually problems with infrastructure. There's problems with safety. There's problems with the economy. There's a lot of shit you got to deal with. But that's the only way you're going to really, truly stand out and have that amazing wow factor. A lot of this shit is done. Most of these guys that are going to the Philippines, if you look good, you will still get attention. But some of the average looking dudes or below average, they're getting the cold shoulder and they're finding out you're a little late to the game, bro. If you would have went there 20 years ago, 15, hell, even just 10 years ago, before shit has shifted dramatically and this conversation has become mainstream, yeah, maybe. If you got in there early, like the boys in the military that's been doing the passport stuff, the expat lifestyle, simply being stationed on bases overseas, they'll tell you, been doing this shit, married a beautiful woman, foreign, been together for 20 years, 30 years, multiple kids, best, most feminine woman of my life. I would never go back to the United States, yada, yada, yada. Stories go on and on, but you're arriving late to the game expecting to get the same results. You got to go where no one's been in order to get what no one's got, if you got average attributes. But, you know, hey, let guys find out for themselves. I'll stay preaching the simple message, man. Work on your body, work on your mind, work on your spirit. Align those three and you'll fare well in life. For the men that are interested in doing that, hop on the private community, join me for some calls. We're covering books, shifting the way we think about ourselves, taking one step in front of the other and holding each other accountable so that we get to our goals and they're not just dreams, but turn them into reality. Likewise, appreciate everybody that's been buying shirts, help support the community directly. Again, we don't have any cuck corporation sponsoring us. I've turned down plenty of offers because I'm not going to sell you some shit moisturizer or some shaving cream for your balls. Anyways, links are all in the description below. If you haven't subscribed to the second channel, dude, click on all these little videos that have been appearing over here. It's all me talking about Bucharest, life overseas personally. Got to give you the Balkan perspective, Eastern Europe perspective. And we'll be talking a lot more about just life overseas, women overseas, what a man could expect, what cost of living, finances, safety, security. I already covered some of these, but a lot more show and tells, walk and talks. Anyways, boys, never forget, no one is coming to save you. We'll see you on the next one.